Hello and welcome. Today we're going to have a look at the Clanfolk demo that is available now on Steam. Here you can see that we'll get the first 10 days of summer within the demo, and we've also got a number of next steps that the developers will be adding, such as furniture, more livestock and pets, personality, and a few other things such as war, plagues, crop failures, and modding support. This game is somewhat like RimWorld, where you start with a group of settlers. You start to build up a base, fulfilling all their needs and crafting along the way. So here we can start a new game. We can add a few different points to modify how we want our world to look, as well as refreshing the seed. Here we can have a new map if we don't like this map here. But one of the interesting things is building a clan, sort of like the storytellers from RimWorld. We can have a fresh start, building our first homestead. We can start out as a family who are managing a flock of sheep, a bunch of orphans, or we can create our own clan, which is quite interesting to do. Here you can pick your different colors of tartan. You can start off with your male and female for the clans, or different clans, and then you can age them through this button here. And once they get to the adult, then you can then add in partners, and from there you can add in children. Like RimWorld, they have things that they like to do or are good at. In this case, they enjoy harvesting, but they don't enjoy hunting. And you can add in things such as different livestock to start with, up to the total of 750 gold. This playthrough, we will start with a fresh start. Here you can see grandparents, children, and then grandchildren down here. Looks like we'll also be starting with a rooster, 2 hens, and some smoked meat. So when we first spawn in, we'll have our UI up the top here. It shows you the year, the summer in the morning, as well as not only the temperature, but the wind chill, as well as the position of our mouse cursor, which you can see moving on the X and Y, as it highlights the different types of lighting, the ground, and then the movement speed for us to cross that ground, as well as a few other pieces of information such as environment, local area, moisture, fertilizer, growth rate, and flammability. Some of these make sense to me at the moment, some of them not so much. We then have each of our settlers. And we can see their moods, as well as the various different jobs and skill points that they have, things that they enjoy and the things that they don't. We can construct buildings through roofs, walls, and floors. Each of these sort of open up into different levels, so objects such as basic needs, and later on we'll get more. Our different jobs, so gathering stones, branches, bushes, and berries, and different stockpiles for sorting various different things. We have ideas, which is the research tree. So at the moment we've unlocked everything up here, and we need, from my understanding, 200 branches to get the water wall, 100 stones to get the dry stone fence, and so on and so on. Like RimWorld, where it has the small tab down the bottom, the skills here shows everything that all your colonists can do. By selecting a skill on the left hand side, you'll see where it ranks, and by selecting a skill you can move it up or down. We also then have the family tree, which we hope to expand, and all the clans that we've interacted with, which at the moment is none. So let's go and throw some beds on the ground. And we need some water. And let's gather some branches. And some stone. And we also need a place to wash. It looks like we need to do that over some sort of over some sort of gravel so that like we can walk over it. So now that we've unlocked the work zone, we'll put that down as well. And you can see our people going through, collecting the stones, collecting the branches. One thing I'd say straight off the bat, after playing RimWorld and games like that, is that it's not very apparent where the resources are as you scroll out a little bit. They get lost quite easily. We can always put some stockpiles down. But it's not super apparent. So we've unlocked the sickle, and we can build one of those. And we can do different things when... I cancel that. Do different things, so it shows that it takes 50% work speed, its completion rate, the resources, and the resources it requires and the time it requires to complete. We can do things such as adding new items in front of that queue, repeating this build order or auto building, as well as boosting the priority of this activity here. You can also pull this up and break it down. If we come to inventory, we can have a look at our food, our ingredients, our tools. And if we click our tools, we can say, look, we always want to have a 2 built, so they'll always keep 2 of them up. Keep this one playing. Now, it looks like it pauses the game if you do that. Clothing, corpses, and spoiled. Whilst we're here, we should also gather some berries because we're going to need some food. So if we have a look at some of the stats, we can see like mood and their work, how efficient they are, their health and their food, water. So it looks like it has a -5, a change of -5 per second, and then they have to come get water, which allows them to, I think, increase that by 1,000 per second. The wash zone has a 750 per second, so we just saw that the cleanliness here, whilst she was washing her hands, it went up 750 per second, as opposed to going down by -3. The next thing we want to do is start clearing some grass. Let's clear all the grass down here and up there. We've got 2 of the stone sickles at the moment, so it means we should have 2 people doing that. Whilst they're doing that, let's keep having a look at the UI. We can reset stock priorities and object priorities. We can auto harvest and replant, fertilize, and water and firefight, which is nice. We can check out the roofs. Turn off all the overlays. Doesn't seem to do anything. The growth rates, which at the moment doesn't seem to show much. The water overlays, I would expect that to be highlighted, but I could be missing something. Temperature. And a bit of pathing. So I think now that we've unlocked the food stockpile, we should probably put that down. Put it up here. It does change a bit of color. Speed it up slightly. Let's add a branch pile. Maybe here. And I think what we need next is 100 stones for gravel. So let's gather some more stones. Just get all the stones up here. And there we go. It looks like we've now unlocked the gravel floors. We've got enough for the dry stone fence as well. And if we come down, we've unlocked the flax systems, so we can make linen from broken down straw. Need a thresher to process the flax and the hay, and then taking hay into straw as well. So here you can see as we get more options, as we click them, so walls into all our wall options, which will eventually be there. So what did we complete? We needed a thresher. So not at the moment. To get a thresher, we need straw. It's hay. Clear grass, clear grass. So it tells us up the top, in the top left hand corner, as we hover over not only the grass and the growth, but what it's going to extract. So extracting hay there, extracting oats, extracting hay. What did we say we needed? Straw. How do we get straw? Harvest reeds, I think, is what we need. So let's just give it a moment here and we'll see what we can get. There's straw. This is hay. By getting these reeds, we'll be able to unlock the thresher. There we go. Now we've got the thresher. So put that one down. And now we can plant more reeds because we're going to need more of those. Plus we then also clear some more of that grass. We've got eel traps, so eel traps can give us food. I'm gonna put 2 of them down. I think the next thing we need, once we get the thresher, we can get seeds. Just put a bit of everything up. Come to inventory. Let's have straw. Always say let's have 100 of that. We don't have anything else there. Increase our stockpiles here. We've unlocked the hay roof. Get some more resources. We look for some more berries. Let's get these built. And now we can get eels and a fire. Let's put down a gravel floor. Maybe just up here, maybe a 9 by 9, 3 by 3. With a fire pit in the middle. Keep planting more reeds. And we can now get hose. Back into inventory, back into tools. Set that for 2. I think that's full. Let's maybe look at a wall. And that gives us hay as well. Just speed it up throughout the night. Start to get all the sleeping areas into this area here. We've got low food, but someone there should be cooking. Let's have a look for cooking. Yep, someone's on it. Morning ablutions, cleaning it up. One little baby, we've got some building, cooking, some more baby feeding down here whilst we prepare our house. Just look around the map again for some more food. Jobs. Gather berries. Ooh, that's a lot of berries. Cancel. That'd be fun. It looks like we're still preparing up here. That's all hay. Which is good because that'll go into our hay wall. We should have a roof at the same time. So we are gathering the resources right where we are going to build. Should probably actually just do a little bit more just in case there are any fires. Saying that, we should maybe build gravel around, just in case there are any fires. Right, we've unlocked the poop hole. So going into their bathroom now, everyone's all right. We've got a need for bathrooms now, so let's put some poop holes down. Looks like they have to be built sort of on this green grass, so let's put them maybe 2 over here. Or maybe we'll later on put a building around so that they can be 2 individual bathrooms, I guess. We'll clear the grass, and then someone will come deal with that poop hole. We're going to get some stone axe and some twine. You can rearrange things by just moving it around like that. So inventory, stone axe, I want to get 2. And for straw, we've got 100 branches. We can't, but let's get 50 twine. I think this is maybe a good amount to start with. There we go. And we can add windows. Straw curtains, straw windows. There's some windows. Window there, and window there. And we can add a little critter door. Yeah, let's put one in. If we can have a stockpile for our tools. And one thing I wish that we had is that to move, you have to like uninstall it. And someone has to come over and uninstall it. And then they can do, then you can move it and reinstall it. It's just a bit annoying. And then it's sort of, instead of moving it like and doing 1, you've then got to do 2. Or if you do multiple, then 2. Or if you do like too many, then it'll build another one. Just get these ones done. There's obviously not a place that people want to go, so that's okay. Let's get our stone axes up. So we can plant more reeds, we can plant more grass. We've got trees and berry bushes. Let's get a whole bunch of berry bushes going. Start to get some more food like that. Whilst we're here, we'll gather some more stones, gather some clay. There's some clay up here, I think. And we can now clear trees. Maybe we'll just clear the trees down here. And then we'll just grab some more branches. And we've unlocked the logs, those stone picks. Again, let's come down to picks. To 2. I want to be able to get, there we go, sleeping mats. So 1, 2, 3, how many people do we have? 7, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you press R, you can rotate it. That's good. Get some straw piles. Let's drop 2 there. Maybe a rock heap. And a haystack. Just sort of put all our resources around, and maybe a stone pile as well. It's probably okay to put there. Get a butcher's block, put it internally, because you can't put that one outside. Yes, you can. No, we're gonna put it inside anyway. No, we're not. build clothes now, so I'll put that one up there, I think. Build another one of these up here. Still need all these hay walls completed, so I double click. Oh yeah, I can. If I double click, I can select everything, and we can increase the priority. We'll make all the floors in here dirt. A charcoal kiln. Maybe over there. Where did the block end up going? Let's put it here. And so it looks like we can clear, we can mine gravel, we've got floor mats, we got ore. This will no doubt unlock down here. We've got meat and bows. Harvest, gathering, lumber. Everyone seems to have a job at the moment. And we're starting to build out the little house. A standing torch. How flammable does it get in here? Maybe just build one. Actually, maybe let's just build that one. You now start to mine gravel. Get a hide rack eventually. Get some animal beds. Pile of logs. I don't mind the music in the background. It's pretty relaxing, I think. Got bows and snares. Bow. Let's add some snares as well. Give me 2 bows. Give me 2 snares. And a flute. Just 1. I'm going to reposition that one there. We're going to delete that one there, and we're going to mine those 2. It looks like we still need more hay. Gives us hay. Get all that grass, and all that. Now, unlike RimWorld, you can't seem to force them to do this job. Looks like it has to be done by, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can force them to do that job. Clear some trees. And it looks like as it goes to maybe nighttime. It's like as it goes to nighttime, you sort of darkens the UI. We've got hunting occurring here, and our little baby just kicking around. You know why? Because we need straw, not hay. It is a bit annoying to continually click through all these buttons, but maybe that's just because we haven't played for a long. We haven't really played the game yet. Let's do that. And let's also replant some reeds at the same time. Ooh, that's not good. So fire's way too close to the internal part. So now we've started a fire within our building because it's shooting off sparks. But we probably need to put it down here. I can't force them to do that first, and it's going to continue to do it. So hay's great, but we need more straw. Okay, if we do actually, if we hay into straw, okay, we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cancel that. 6, 7. Okay. Where is everybody? Yeah, that's what you want to see. Looks like we need to get the straw going, I think. We can now dump some stuff. What else we got? Tech tree goes pretty far down. I think this is what it's sort of telling us next. Like what we've recently unlocked. Alright, we are on day 3. Arguable that we probably shouldn't do that. I think we should take a look at our skills. What we got? Repair. Gathering. Harvesting. Looks like we've got a good all-round sort of mix. Everyone's doing their morning washing. We need more stone sickles. Shouldn't we already have? We do not have. This is where it'd be good to be able to select your guy and force him to do some work. But we only have what's limited here. I think if we just have a look at the clan tab, that's how long it takes to get them to the next change. That says negative, so I'm wondering if they're dying. I'm wondering if they're getting older. I wonder what happened to our berry bushes. It looks like our straw pile's doing pretty well. We can forbid and put things in there. Really shouldn't get these here up. Who's my builder? He's the builder. What's George doing? He's washing. Alright, let's just speed it up a bit. Alright, so we're getting the sickle, we're getting the snares, we're getting more straw. Doesn't really show or say what they're going to do, does it? Yeah, it gives you this like little blue, light blue line, tells you where they're going. Oh, down here. Okay, so they're still harvesting and getting the food, but it's not very efficient if they have to walk all the way back. Maybe if we build another food stockpile, maybe just straight out here. Finishing off the next stone sickle, then we'll get another snare and a bow. I'm wondering where maybe the other snare is gone. I'm pretty sure we said, hey, let's make two. So we've got some twine. Right, now we've got a snare. Place near rabbit holes. What's a rabbit hole? Which is, where is a rabbit hole? So we've got some iron there by the looks of it. A mushroom, yeah, mushrooms. Come back and extract some stuff from that. More fish. I don't know where these rabbit holes are. Alright. What's George doing? Looks like he's building. Or he's hauling. Move to. Okay, so we can say move to. Will he work there then? Nope, he just walks there. Alright. Well, we've already got that at priority 10, so. Sort of don't know how to make him do anything else. And we're not 100% sure on how to use that snare trap. Okay, place near rabbit holes. Still don't know where the rabbit holes are. Rack, butcher block. Oh, where was that butcher block? Did we make it? It just says butcher dead animals. I wonder if you know where the rabbit holes are. Wouldn't tell me. Okay, maybe jobs. Wild animals. Do we even have wild animals on this map? We may not. Okay, we found it. Here's the rabbit holes. Let's place the snares maybe here and there. which means we probably need some more snares. I better make 3. Which means if actually you better make sure, yeah, we got 2 for the bow. Okay, so that was really hard to find. Oh. Okay, well now that I'm seeing it, there's a lot more rabbit holes around, so we can hunt the fox, but it doesn't seem right. So when you're out having a look around, it's actually quite hard to see the rabbits initially. Now that we've sort of found what we're looking for, it makes it a little bit simpler. It's like, yeah, no duh. But the bunnies were quite hard to find. Maybe we just hunt this one. See what happens. Because that's what we're doing. We're just here to see what happens. I double click on it. Okay, it takes me to them. That's cool. Got a bit more being made here. Hay roof. Need a hay roof there. And maybe we should get some more. I feel like I have to scroll through a lot of these at the moment to try and find out what I want to do. Berries. I'd like to get that up and running. Some more iron. And did we get a rabbit? No, just carrying the baby. That's a cool touch. It seems to take them a long time. Hope it doesn't go in the hole. There we go, but someone has now... And then they just walk away. And then someone else has to come over and get it, which, again, is quite annoying as, I guess, a bit of a mechanic. The ability to not select and say, hey, look, this is what I want you to do, I think is quite annoying. Maybe it's one of those things, you know, down the line. Stone piles. Probably should collect some more stone. Mine mountains, mine gravel. Gather some stones. Looks like we've got a whole bunch of stones here already. And two, let's remove that zone. Let's remove that zone. We get more of these. What else do we have? Gold, flute, hunting wild animals, cooked meat. Yes, eventually. Yeah. Alright, let's do that as well. We've got stone sickles, we've got stone hoes, we've got all that out there. I do want to build a bunch of tilled soil. Start to plant some things. I think still here it's not 100% constructed the roof. Get a drying rack. Rotate, put there. We shouldn't put our raw meat right next to our toilets. It's getting old and too warm. Maybe we should try and do that. It looks like we need more straw. We got flax, we got oats. We got flax. Alright, I think we need more straw. Clear that grass there. Let's clear that grass up here. And let's actually not do that. It almost feels better to play on the 4x speed. I think it's a bit hard to track all these. I've been spoiled with RimWorld for too long. Well, I'll say that I like the artwork. I think that's pretty cool. I like particularly the details, even though it's hard to see when you come over here and you look in the grasslands with the rabbits and stuff. I think that looks really nice. And there you go, got my snares up. A standing torch there. Maybe one up here. And one up here where we can't, where we can get the light, but we're not going to have it start fires. Some more reeds as we cut them. Actually, I think that cancels it. Let's come back to clearing the grass. Okay, get over there. Beat it up. We got a bunch of food here, which is good. Any food storage? Not really. Is he unhappy? Water, sleep, food, fun. I don't think we have anything for fun. Raw meat must be cooked. Fine, I guess. Raw hide up. Shelf. This looks like more ability for us to store things. There you go, so we've got some hide on the rack. It's progressing pretty well. We're getting some more straw. We should probably just keep clearing the grass around here. We're also going to plant more reeds as we go. Yeah, just like that. I think I've done well on the sounds. Says we need to keep the grain dry. So what if we have some storage? So we can grow more grass. Or what if we till the soil more? Just bump that up in priority, I think. What do we got? Three to go. Delete that one, delete that one, delete that one. We probably need to keep these inside. And we can clear the stumps, but clearing the stumps, it's like your own land clearing business. You gotta cut the trees and then cut the stumps. And does the stumps give any wood? I don't think so, but it lets me now plant trees, I think. But I can get log walls. So here we go up here. Let's plant some berry bushes. And let's bump them up to 10 as well. Bump that one up to 10. And maybe we should look at an undercover area. So maybe we just mine. Maybe we won't. X cancels that. Okay. Don't have any meat left. That's good. Let's up these straw windows. Try and get some natural light in there. And a back door. So with the kiln, we can make charcoal. 40 seems like a good amount. I don't know what we use charcoal for, but that's okay. And I should not plant anymore because I want to get these up here and running. We've got some coal being produced. What about the stones? Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of hay here. Need straw, so maybe we need to move this one. Well, let's try and bring it closer to the stockpile. Maybe put it here. Okay, we can make kilns. Charcoal kiln. Let's make another kiln. What else have we got? A vacancy sign tells that there's food and warm beds. Okay, maybe soon. And we need more branches. So back to the branch mines. Okay, looks like it's up here. Get the branches from up there. And I think it's that wall torch has run out. We've got no food. So let's maybe go hunt some of these animals. One rabbit there. Sort of covering the map, trying to grab a whole bunch of stuff. Yep, we know that. Just make sure we're cooking everything. There we go. Some more snares. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, that just doesn't work. To get these windows up and running. Maybe let's store for moving. Now we can get daub walls, which should probably make it a little bit better in here. Walls. Use clay and branches. Maybe let's just do like 4 just to see what it's like. Get a vent. cool. So if we have other rooms, we can cross-load our temperature. We've really been paying attention to temperature. It's about 22 degrees there at the moment. We are finally getting some of our tilled soil in. Maybe we'll also put in some grass. Just like that. And maybe some more berries, and then maybe a line of trees, maybe. Let's get some trees in there. Let's get a berry bush in there, berry bush in there. Some grass in here. I don't think these berry bushes have been planted. The reason being is because the tree here looked like once you made it, it thrived. And these don't look like they are. More berries. The grass is in, you can see that it's in. The trees look like they're in. Very low food, yet we need more straw, we need some sacks. So we're working on all our resources. Poorly, but we're getting there. Yep, more branches. Yep, let's get some more over there. Let's get a whole bunch of mushrooms, because we haven't done that. Keep dry. But it's nice it tells you that. It's rotting, so that's not good. I think we need to put the food inside. Okay. Go food stockpile. Just put it like that and like that. Let's delete that. And get all of these inside. And let's do the same thing over here. Let's delete that. Get all of these inside. Hopefully as soon as possible. We'll crank it up to 10. Let's get rid of that wall torch. That's cool. It just automatically broke down. We haven't been doing anything with this one. We forgot about it. Let's put it over here. Let's bump its priority up to 10. Bushes don't seem to be doing much. Straw? I think we want more than that. So all our hay should now go into that. I'm trying to click and drag, but we can't. People are suffering a little bit, but we're going to get all this food. Alright, well, keep trying to collect all this food. We need to haul it as soon as possible, I think. Maybe we need to get... who does the hauling? What are we doing? Crafting, repair. I'd love to just be able to drag and drop instead of having to do these extra button clicks. That's okay. Christine can be our hauler. I wonder if we can just build like hay walls like that and then put a roof over it. We're gonna find out. Maybe let's cancel all that. We got windows, got a critic door. That's pretty low priority actually. Not gonna do anything there yet. So we got some clay, some wood ash, some charcoal, which is disappearing. Jonette's asleep over there. We got a whole bunch of mushrooms, so we're getting some food. Got the grass, we got the trees, but the berry bushes don't seem to want to go. It should just be for food. I feel like there's a lot of button clicks. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to it. Should all be a high priority, I guess. But why does that make it a high priority? Like, what's the... How are we going down here? Job boards, snares, hide shelves, tiles. So clay and charcoal into the kiln. We've lost that meat, which is unfortunate. How's the family tree doing? Okay at the moment. Not really sure what it takes for the baby to grow up enough. And I must be doing something wrong with these stockpiles because I can't seem to get the people and the things to the right area on time. I think we're just now adding everything as a priority 10 and getting people to do too much, maybe. Well, this is reaching almost an hour. I think we're going to call it here. It's got some cool things. I like the art style. I think that's quite nice. There are a few things that I still don't understand at the moment as to like why these berry bushes haven't been completed, although the farming and the planting seems to be the same skill. Yeah, so I like the artwork. A little bit confused on some of the mechanics and trying to find things like those rabbit holes, which now I can't sort of unsee. Like the tutorial, I like the tips here, but I don't really understand any of these top overlays, but maybe in time. And I think it'd be interesting once they add in some of those other mechanics, like one, and you can play sort of past the day 10. The speed sort of needs to be on 4 times, I think, because otherwise it's just too slow for me. This is sort of rimworld moving speed without the acceleration. And I think as you learn more and more of these types of where everything is, you become more familiar with that. It becomes a little bit easier to play. You know, after playing for, say, maybe just over an hour, it can be a little bit sort of daunting. But I think, like all good things, you know, you learn and you adapt. All right, so that is Clanfolk. An interesting thing to have a look at. Having a look from the things on screen, there's clearly a lot more that can be done, and maybe focusing on a smaller subset of tasks will get it done a little bit quicker. You can see things like bathrooms and storage and shelves. I think that's really cool that they've got all these sort of things already in the game, you know, baked in straight away. You don't have to add mods on it, and no doubt mods will make this a little bit more interesting. So that's Clanfolk. Check it out on Steam, and yeah, if you enjoy it, play it.